Hi, my name is Martin and I work in the support and repair department. And today I will show you how you can fix an analog output error using our gas warning device, the DGC-06. But how do you notice an analog output error on your device? On the one hand, you will see the yellow LED on the controller will light up. On the other hand, you can also see the analog output error in the error status of the device. If you are using a PCE06, one of our tools, then you will get the error code 0x8020. Now you have two options to fix the analog output error. You can either insert a resistor between the analog output and ground of the device, or you can deactivate the analog output in the software. You can do that over the integrated display of the controller, or you can do it with one of our tools, the PCE06. And now we show you how you can do that.
There are several LEDs on the display of the DGC-06 or 7. In this case, the yellow error LED is lit next to the green power LED. If you now navigate to the error status of the controller, you will find an MP error and an IO error. To fix the error on the hardware side, you first have to loosen the 4 housing screws and remove the cover. Depending on the device version, it may be sufficient to just open the cover. After that, it is important to disconnect the DGC-06 or 7 from the power supply. This prevents a short circuit in the device. Now, depending on the application, a resistor of approximately 500 ohm is inserted between ground and analog output 1 and analog output 2. The X11 4 terminal can be used as ground. A01 and A02 are located on the X12 7 and 8 terminals. When all resistors are built in, the DGC-06 or DGC-07 can be reconnected to the power supply. After the controller has started, the yellow error LED will light up again. However, it should go out after the startup is finished. Now the cover can be put back on and screwed tight. We will then show you how to rectify the fault using the software. First, we open the casing by loosening the 4 screws and removing the cover. Depending on the device version, it may be sufficient just to open the cover. Now we need the PCE06 tool, which has several connectors. We connect the USB plug to our laptop and the RS485 plug to the DGC-06 or 7. Then we open the application on the PC that is stored in the internal memory of the device. In the opened application, you can then connect to the tool in the upper left corner by selecting the correct COM port. After that, all windows with the parameter settings and the measured values of the sensors appear. Here you can already see the two errors that can also be found in the device error memory. To start troubleshooting, the special mode must be first activated. We can correct the error in two ways, either via the MP parameters or via the system parameters. Let's start with the MP parameter, where the address of the affected sensor is read out first. A distinction is made between analog and digital sensors. In this example, only one analog sensor is connected to the DGC 06 or 07. This must now be read out and then enter a 0 in the field Assignment Analog Output. The change can then be saved by clicking on Write MP. This must be checked and, if necessary, adjusted for all active sensors, whether digital or analog. If the assignment has been made for all active sensors, the display of the two AOs will also disappear. The MP parameter window can now be closed and the special mode deactivated. The error message should disappear after 30 seconds at the latest. Troubleshooting via the system parameters is much easier. To do this, special mode is activated again. The system parameters are called up and the device is read out. After that, the analog outputs menu can be opened and the analog outputs can be deactivated by setting them to 0%. Depending on how many modules are installed in the DGC 06 or 07, two analog outputs must always be deactivated per module. In the example, only one module was installed, so the first two are sufficient here. Afterwards, confirm with OK and write device. Now the display of the analog outputs and the error message will also disappear after 30 seconds at the latest. The special mode can be deactivated and the device can be reset to its original state.
We hope that we have been able to help you with this video, and for more how-to videos, just visit our YouTube channel.